All right, round number 4 on Summit. It is a 1-2 series with Snails leading the charge. Titus winning that last round. Can they keep the momentum going as Marines on Summit with cross spawns from Flight Control to Data Core?
No early Gorge, bit of a alien split, maybe a crush into Comp Lab, but there's 4 Marines here, so this should be great for the Marines. 4v4 is great for the Marines, and you can see they're trying to split out into this choke point. Ray's gone, Dams is committed, King Yo is low. Terrible for the aliens, really bad start, and that's pretty much a success in probably Crevice, but Crossroads and Comp Lab are looking strong as well. Nice opening from Titus.
Yeah, I agree.
King
I
Yo
think that
hiding
was
in the
a good opening. King Yo's going to be in that vent for a little while. Even Eagle Eye just kind of chilling up here at Atrium. Can't really figure out why he's waiting so long there.
Joshy and Sicknick doing really well up in just outside Crossroads. They got a 2-sculpt kill. Joshy went down just after the 2 sculpts. It's Rios included. That means no alien commander right now. And he's rushing straight into Golden. Nice little parasite from one of those 2 guys.
I don't know why they're completely ignoring Computer Lab right now. Down to 50%. 2 skulks here.
Yeah, losing that extractor is maybe a mistake. They got enough kills to make that a pretty easy position for them, but they're going aggressive, they've got sub-access, and now they're going to be pushing ventilation. Comp Lab, unsuccessful. But Sicknick's cleared the room, he's going to rebuild that in ventilation aggression, so that's a really good option as well. Shells have been completed, and there is only 2 skulks alive right now. Eagle Eye on Crevice, and we've got Dams just before ventilation, but the harvest is gone. Excellent opening from Titus. That's a harvester down at the cost of the extractor, but that's definitely a nice cost. Alien's looking for an aggressive push here. You can see they're trying to circumvent the Marines, maybe for an opening to the base, but Gorgeous finds that perfect sculpt kill in the vent. Yeah, they're going for the base. But Joshy spotted the northern entrance, and Sicknick here's the southern entrance. It's all good.
Yeah, it's a great pull here. Look, Versal gets out of the chair, immediately pulls away from the chair. They do lose one Marine there. Joshy coming in to back up Versal. Spawn queue started already on the IP, and these guys are already chipped and have to retreat while still putting pressure over in ventilation. Well played.
Yeah, I mean, this is how you nail an opening by Titus. They're on 5 extractors, they've denied the base pushes, they've denied the aggression, they've got the res game is all theirs, and it's looking pretty good for map control as well. Like they've got a couple of guys back in position. Rantology down here in the south, sub-access 1v1 against Eagle Eye. It's going to be tough. She's reloaded her rifle just not in time. Looks like that may go down. And here's Joshy waiting in the middle in Crossroads to build the extractor. So they're going to be on a lot of extractors soon. Oh snap.
They've desisted. I mean, it just feels like Snails is giving up this round. You've got Heracles just chilling in flight control, and the rest of the skulks stuck in the egg queue as there's no eggs.
Titus's one weakness is the single AP. Rantology finds Heracles, so that was the only way they could exploit that weakness, and Heracles is forced to retreat. A bit of a push down to ventilation. 3 skulks up against 2 Marines, but Joshy's hiding in the corner. Sicknick gets an early kill, but Ray and Dams have got the HP to take Sicknick on. He's only got a pistol. Excellent pistol kill. Dams is going to move on, and ventilation is now clear. They may be able to save that harvester.
Does look like they're going to lose sub-access and possibly reactor core unless Gorgeous can really crank it right now. King Yo taking early damage, coming around, still working on it, saves it, but 2 skulks running in from behind. Right on skulks, gonna take him down. They're gonna lose that extractor. You got Rantology headed up into Atrium anyway, but that's gonna pull 3 skulks towards Crossroads. Or I'm sorry, just 1 as the other one retreats back to get health.
Yeah, Rantology no armor up in Atrium with a 2v1. That's really tough for her. She gets taken out without doing any damage, which is really unfortunate. Those 2 guys moving on to Crevice. Crossroads, another 2v1. Sicknick finally coming into position to assist, but it's a little bit late. Teammate goes down. Sicknick's now still got a 2v1 on his hands as well. Pistol doesn't clear up either of those skulks. That's not good. They've lost a lot of extractors this game already, and if it stays at this rate... Wow, Gorgeous with a double kill with that rifle, but if it stays at this rate, Titus won't be able to get ahead. They've had a really good opening, but the res harassment from Snails is great. Yeah,
but look, they're losing the harvester in ventilation again. 15 res in the bank, and they're not spending it because the commander was dead for a pull. So they could potentially lose ventilation, dropping them down to yet again 1 harvester. They just now at 4.5 minutes have enough for lurks. And Eagle Eye's back in, which they definitely need Eagle Eye if they're going to do effective lurking. And this harvester is dead.
Nice one. What's really worrying is Data Core Harvester. The Spawn Harvester is only on 70%. The Crag is being invested in just to save its HP. Rantology's trying to find the Lurk. They're both looking for each other.
Oh, yes!
Wow,
Oh!
what a shot!
What a great shot there! And now King Yo around the corner as well. Man, killing one of those Lurks early, big play.
Jesus. She's carrying this team today. What is this? No, it's just a secondary spawn. They'll probably get an IP in here, but I think that's strange.
I like it. It's super aggressive. You capped so much. You've taken down so much of their res this whole time. You know that there's a good chance that they're going to want to play for the aggressive push to try to just skulk rush you or air France you or whatever. That's just what you're used to. So they're going to go for the full-on relocate to Crossroads.
That's really strange. I didn't expect them to actually sell their base as well, but I suppose so.
They'll leave the command station up. That's where he'll stay until he gets killed.
But that means he can't defend his base.
But he can redrop and build right there while they're killing the other one. So it works for now.
Yeah, it's a really interesting safety net. Okay, it's quite expensive and slowed down their aggression a lot. Like, they've become compartmentalized in the middle of the map.
But what
finally
has Snails gotten from that? Do you see that?
Ventilation
they just now dropped a Harvester?
Triple Lurk. There's no late game for Snails right now. This is it. This is the triple Lurk has been invested in. With having already lost another Lurk, that's almost all the Piras. Wow, this is going to be tough. Like, Titus have got to make sure they don't lose right now.
Yeah, they've got to take one of these Lurks down at least.
They'll win.
You can't, it's so difficult playing against 3 Lurks. It's really, really, really annoying. So they've got to group up and they've just got to take one of these guys down and then just keep chipping them off. Right there, King Yo almost went down. Sicknick doing what he can, but it's just one guy. And that's the thing, they can't get picked off one by one. Putting down the sentries. I like the sentry play. Robo going down at Crossroads, giving themselves a little bit of chip protection. So if they really want to go here, they're going to have to deal with it.
Yeah, in almost all ways, a Lurk is an upgrade to a Skulk, but there is one significant way they're not, and that's the Skulk can afford to die, which means they can go very aggressive. They can do things that the Lurks will not, and taking on sentries is one of those things. The Lurk simply won't do it. They'll just be too scared. One of the main vulnerabilities of the Lurk is its low HP, which is usually offset by their evasiveness. But the
Look at
sentries
Glass
don't care.
Hallway.
Nice one. This is like Aliens.
This is like...
So we actually have all of the players having gone Lurk this game. Are they going to try and rush flight control?
And you're four now. Yeah, they're going to flight. Heracles is low, so if he chooses to stay in this battle, that's not going to bode well for him.
Gorgeous in the enemy hive, taking on Rios. Rios is down. Really good aim from Gorgeous. And now the shells are vulnerable.
And that's kind of the thing, is with that extra chair, they could just go straight for the hive here. King Yo low, King Yo down. That's now at a 3-3. 3-3-3. And they pull them back. I love it.
It's a non-recovery from Snails. The sentries are a class of strategy that I don't think they will be able to deal with. They have got the 3 harvesters up, but that's pales in comparison to the 6 extractors that Titus are going to be working on soon. Flight control technically destroyed. I think they were sold. Versal now repositioned in Crossroads. We'll probably be seeing Phase Tech soon. I don't know. Weapons 2 is probably a smart choice actually, but
Sentries and Pipe Junction.
Yeah,
I mean, they
crazy.
are just locking them in and gonna go straight for it. And they blocked the power node with an armory in Crossroads to give them more time. I mean, this is it. Now if the Lurks come back, they've got to get through the sentry battery.
They've spotted it. The scans there. Gorgeous is trying to defend the sentries. He can do it alone. He doesn't need Sicknick. The sentries will cover Gorgeous's back.
Well, right. Yeah, it's like, go shoot the hive, guys.
They're hunting these Lurks. They're trying to push them further and further away.
Eagle Eye solo gets through the door. And they're chipping eggs left and right. Alien team with only 5 res in the bank. They've gotten harvesters up all along the south, though. Cutting off the cis chain, though, is Gorgeous and Golden here in ventilation with the Crag. And the aliens can't even really go home.
Yeah, I mean, that's the ultimate plan, is push the lurks, get them low. If they want to sit and wait for regen, fine, we'll win the game. If they want to come back to the hive, we'll kill them, we'll win the game. There's nothing Snails can do, and you can see that in the way the lurks are meandering around, unable to achieve anything right now. They've killed a couple of extractors. I'm not convinced Titus cared too much. Weapons 2 is on its way, and ultimately Snails hopefully will have been denied the harvesters. I mean, you see they've actually managed to get almost 4 up, but they're all being denied right now.
Lurks chipping on the obs as much as they can. A whip moving up from sub. Try to take on Gorgeous and Golden. Isn't going to happen. They're going to lose that whip. And they'll lose the Harvester here. Infestation is fully retracted now from Ventilation, making its way through here. Sicknick all alone. Sentry Battery goes down in Glass Hallway.
This is it. They're going to go for the eggs. This is going to go be... Oh, sentries instead. Okay. Go for the eggs anyway, I guess, but... Wow.
He's not even got any res. I mean, he's just putting down the one sentry to hit the hive while they're doing all the damage to the aliens around the room. Oh my god, that's too funny. Oh, a little bit of cheese from both sides right now.
I'm a little bit worried that Titus is...
Yeah, they've got to be very careful because they're very low on res. Dams! Down he goes to Versal. Versal getting another kill himself. And they've got to get some res up now. You know, this is they can't allow this to keep going.
Like, it'll be trivial if they just send 2 people off. They'll have 5 extractors up within a minute. But they could also GG it by just pushing the eggs. Like, I don't think the aliens could hold them off. They've only got 1 IP though, so Titus, like, this is risky. What they're doing right now has a lot of risk involved. Any alien pushed to the base, if they succeed with the sentry battery, they can succeed with the IP. And that could be a GG.
They're on 1 extractor, and I think you're absolutely right.
Wow.
But down goes yet another lurk, now down to Heracles. And they're in the hive again. Sicknick is in here. Loses his shotgun. They're trying to go after these shots here. Skulk's able to take it down. Eagle Eye. And they're going to defend this and take all the Skulks. And someone is recapping right now. Who do we got recapping? Rantology is out there recapping.
And Gorgeous and Josh are dealing in the north as well. Sicknick, nice one. Finds the
and
lurk,
the final
had 1
lurk
HP.
goes down. Yeah. And GG. All right, so there you have it. Titus Gaming evening out the score. It's now 2-2 as we move back to America and the 3rd map.